Alright, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Anna, and today we're going to be going through some only things that I love. This is my take on a favorites video. And yeah, we're going to talk about some skincare, some makeup, and some lifestyle favorites. So, if that interests you, just go ahead and keep on watching. But before you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know down below some things that have been meaningful for you recently and some things that have just brought you joy and happiness and made you feel good. Let me know all that down below, and without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the video. Before we get too far into this, obviously I have a new setup I'm working with camera wise, so angles are like way bigger. I have like so much more in frame that is being shown, and I gotta redo my background. Let me know if these settings and everything looks good on your end. I'm experimenting still, seeing how things work, so hopefully everything is good on your end as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and just get into some favorites. I want to start with skincare because it's what's in front of me, and I only have two little things to talk about, and they are from Herbivore, and it is their facial oils. I have been very much enjoying these recently, and whew, they are so good. They're so good. I think I spoke about these in my last product update video, and they may have been the year favorites also because they're that good. I just need to reiterate, I'm enjoying them. I use them every day. So for during the day, I have been reaching for the lapis oil. It's kind of a last step for my skincare, and I feel like it helps kind of balance my skin out, keep it happy throughout the day. Kind of helps balance that oil production out to where it's not too much, to where I'm not overproducing oil if something's going wonky or my skin's not too dry. I feel like to me, it's something that really balances out the skin really well, and I'm very much enjoying that one. It has a really pretty blue color too. You can see that it is so very pretty. Like, these are just lovely to look at. So the lapis oil, this is the smaller size. It retails for $50. This is really nice. It smells lovely too, by the way. This is a cruelty-free product. It's good for redness and acne prone skin. Hello, me. Best for oily and combo normal skin. Heck yeah, it's an oil that is meant to balance the skin. And that's something I feel like sometimes gets overlooked, is oils, facial oils for oily skin types. But the trick is, they're gonna balance your skin out and actually make your skin a lot happier. And this is one of those that is amazing for the oilier skin type. So this is a skin smoothing face oil that balances congested complexions. Me, I don't have a lot of active acne, but I have a lot of congestion. It's always something I battle with, and throughout the years it has improved dramatically, obviously with my skincare implementations and all of that, but it's still something I always want to improve. So this is very much a welcomed addition to the skincare. Visibly smoothing and softening for a glowy finish. Glowy but not greasy. This is a rather thin oil. You don't need much, and it absorbs into the skin really well. Just give it a good 5 minutes before you go in with your makeup. Give it a few minutes. Go make your coffee. Do something. Come back. Then do your makeup. Just give it a minute to sit. I like to use this one during the day, by the way. I find it to work really well during the day. If you don't want to have to take that time and let it soak in, you can just do this at night. Any time of the day. Or both. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. This is great for redness, acne, blemishes, and oiliness. So good stuff. What is in here? This has blue tansy that calms and soothes redness and visibly clarifies the complexion without drying, which, very important thing. A lot of clarifying products tend to be a little bit more on the drying side and can cause some peeling and that kind of thing, and maybe some irritation even, because you might be a little sensitive also. It can happen. So something that's very gentle and moisturizing is very nice. Vegan squalane. Amazing for the skin. This supports skin's natural protective barrier to help lock in moisture. Look, that moisture barrier is so very important. So very important. And then we have cookie nut oil. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Kukwe nut? I don't know. This balances surface sebum and blemish prone skin, which is also a very big challenge for us oily gals, is that. So very much a useful, beautiful product that has done great things for my skincare routine. So it definitely made into the favorites, and I use this one in the daytime. So at nighttime, I do swap over to the Phoenix oil, which has different benefits and is slightly heavier, just a teensy bit heavier. To me, performs a little bit better for nighttime. If you're a little bit more on the drier side, mature skin, you could definitely do this one during the day too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what time of day you do it. That's just what works for me as a little bit more of an oilier gal. This again also comes in 2 sizes. I have the smaller size, which retails for $50-ish, depending where you shop, of course. This is a vegan product. This one's more geared towards dry skin, and it's good for anti-aging. So this is a blend of Luxe botanical oils and CoQ10 that visibly revitalize dry skin and any skin in need of replenishment and moisture, which usually at the end of the day, after I wash my face and everything and ready for bed, I want to put some moisture on for throughout the night, because I can wake up with dry patches. I'll have an oily chin and jawline and then have dry patches around the perimeter of my face and itchiness, and this has really helped kind of balance that out and keep everything just happy. So yeah, and it's great for people with sensitive skin, or you have a little bit of irritation going on, stuff like that, a little more maybe allergy prone with the skin. This is a very soothing product to incorporate as well. So this is great for fine lines and wrinkles, dryness, loss of firmness, and elasticity. And I think this has some wonderful ingredients within it. CoQ10 defends skin with antioxidant properties. That's a great thing to have in your skincare. I think you could even take that as a supplement. I've seen it in supplements. Rosehip oil, which is one of my favorite ingredients in a skincare item. Rosehip oil will help heal acne prone skin, like kind of help with the scarring and stuff, and things will just heal a little quicker. It's great for irritated skin. It's a very comforting product, and this promotes healthy looking skin, and it definitely does that. Like, it's a tried and true good ingredient. And then we have sea buckthorn oil, which conditions and supports skin's lipids for softer, smoother skin, and indeed it does do that. I wake up, my skin feels great when I use this, and I very much like this. And this is vegan, gluten-free, and cruelty-free. Now, it didn't say if the blue tansy one, it didn't say if the lapis was gluten-free, but this one is, and I would recommend this. Really nice call outs for this brand, by the way. Herbivore is one of my favorite, more clean type of brands when it comes to skincare. I find their products to actually be effective and not be like, I feel like some kind of maybe cleaner skincare brands are just not quite do a whole lot for me. Herbivore is one of the brands, I feel like their stuff actually does really well. It's a fair price point for what you're getting, and I think they're lovely products. And I find them to be really nice to incorporate in and enhance my skincare routine. Let's jump over to makeup now, because I have a few things for makeup to talk about. Not a crazy amount. I tried to keep today's video a little bit more bite-sized and not go ham, because there's actually a ton of favorites I could talk about, but I'm not going to do another one of these in like a couple of weeks and kind of catch up. I got a little behind on my favorites videos, so we're playing catch up today. Let's talk about some makeup. NYX Buttermelt blushes and bronzers. These were in the year-end favorites. These have been talked about so much on my channel. I just absolutely enjoy using these. They're satisfying products. They feel good on the skin. They have wonderful little soft kind of that buttery fragrance to them. They're beautiful. The packaging, I just love the packaging. There's something that feels so good in the hand about this. And they've just come out with highlighters as well. I think those are Ulta exclusives at the moment, but I'm very much interested in trying those. But yeah, the blushes and the bronzers are just gorgeous. The bronzers have such unique undertones. They almost fall into that bronzer category, a little bit like the Bare Minerals, and they also have a little bit of glow to them, which is really pretty. A very soft ambient lighting powder type of glow, not anything crazy. They're not shimmery. So I love the bronzer. I have the shade all butted up, and I actually keep meaning to pick up a couple more shades, because I feel like this is, again, one of those, like I think I've said before, this is one of those lines of bronzers that it feels like you could treat more like a blush and pull in different shades for a different effect, and it kind of have that functionality that a blush would have, where it's not so much one shade works for one person. You could actually use like kind of a few shades within the range because they have that more, those unique undertones where they're kind of playing to something different depending on the look you're going for or what you like that day. And like this shade All Buttered Up on Me has that little bit of warmth, kind of almost a hint of pink in it that is very natural to my skin tone because I'm obviously an uncooked chicken. And if I do get out in the sun, I turn a little more pinky. I can actually catch a little bit of a tan, like just the babiest of baby tans in the world. Like you wouldn't even know it unless you saw a comparison of where like something gave me a little bit of a tan line. But I always have to like have a horrible sunburn to even get to that point. And it's not worth it, so I don't bother. But anyways, I know what I look like when I do get some sun and have a hint of a tan. And it's very much akin to this. And it looks really natural on me, I think. Anyway, and they're so soft and just silky, nearly feel like a cream. Like there's almost like a puttiness feel to them. They're just so incredibly silky. I don't even know how to describe this texture. It's just a very beautiful texture. I just love these. And they have really nice ingredients, really beautiful shade range. I think they have added more shades that don't have the pinky undertones. They have some now that have more of a warmer yellowy undertone as well. So yeah, they've expanded the shade range on these. So it's worth checking out. If you didn't see a shade that you felt like would work for you before, go look again because they have added about 4 more shades, I do believe. And they have the highlighters as well. And they're kind of doing a whole run of products with the whole buttermelt vibe. And everything that I've tried so far from the buttermelt stuff has been just very nice. I have tried the skin glaze also. Very much enjoy it. Anyway, bronzer is beautiful. The blushes come in 2 different finishes. You can get a matte finish or a more glowy finish. And I have one of each finish here. I have the shades Feeling Butter, which is what I'm wearing today. And it is this gorgeous, toasty, kind of sheeny type of warm terracotta that is just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And these are also so pigmented. Every skin tone can use the shades in this range because they're extremely versatile in their pigmentation levels. Use a light hand. My little pale face can use them and it looks great. And they can be built up to full opacity and look so beautiful. And I mean, look exactly like they do in the pan. They look gorgeous on the eyes also as like eyeshadow. I love that look. This shade, it's my favorite. And it's a very easy color to wear also. And I think it can look beautiful on a multitude of skin tones. And if you're looking for something a little bit more bright, a little more fun and festive for the spring, summer months that we're in right now, the shade My Butter Half is gorgeous. Look at this. Look at this. It is just vibrant, bubblegum, in your face, hot pink, gorgeous color. It is so very fun. And this is a matte finish. Again, these have that same silky smooth texture to them. Very pigmented. And oh, I just love it. And this is a really fun shade if you like a nice hot pink. I'm not someone who goes for hot pink blush very often. I bought this purely on just the most whimmest of whim moments where I was just like, you know what? I'm getting a hot pink blush. I'm going to be crazy. I'm going to get a baby pink bubblegum whoa in your face blush because I might want to use that one day. I honestly don't have that much versatility in my blush collection. I'm very much a nude, rose, terracotta, mauve blush gal. I don't have a lot of poppy blushes. So I thought it was fun to just have something like this on hand. This gives me very 80s vibes in the best way. This makes me think of that one episode of Black Mirror. San Juniper, I think is what it was called. I never can remember the name of the episode. It's my favorite one though, with the Belinda Carlisle song. Anyway, gorgeous shade. Love it. Next up is the Clinique Black Honey, almost a lipstick. Finally got my hands on it. It's what I got on right now. I know it has been like a minute since this product has been out. Like probably 12 years. I don't know. A long time. Super long, in fact. And it was silly that I've never gotten my hands on it. And Clinique sent it to me. Sure. I want to try Black Honey. I've never gotten to try it. And it's one of those things that it gets added to the cart, and I always end up choosing something else to get, and it gets put on the chopping block a lot and would get put on the wish list. It has been on in my wish list cart type of thing on every website, just about. And for some reason, I just never fully pull the trigger on it. And like, they had the gift set with it, not this Christmas, but the last one. And I am kicking myself that I did not get that with the little eyeshadow palette. And when I went to buy it, it was sold out, and I got kind of aggravated. Anyway, Black Honey. Absolute legend of a product from Clinique. They have a whole range of stuff now. They have liquid blushes, they have the mascara, they have, I think, a couple different forms of lipsticks, blushes, everything. They got the whole range. They did an eyeshadow palette around it for Christmas one year that was just, I mean, I have such FOMO over that little palette. I don't know, why didn't I get it? It was such a good price point. Anyway, Black Honey is such a beautiful, beautiful color. It is truly a universal lip that is just that warm berry tone that doesn't pull too bright. There's a hint of a mutedness in it that there's something about it. It is so flattering and so easy to wear. It doesn't overwhelm. It doesn't look like too much. It's not too fuchsia, too purple. It has a bit of a smokiness to it. It is a color that can truly look beautiful on any and all skin tones. It is one of the very few truly universal lippies. And I just think it is wonderful. The formulation of the Almost a Lipstick is very comfortable as well. Very much a hydrating product, kind of that more in that lip oil type of thing that's like lip oil sticks. Very similar to that. And I just think it's a wonderful product and very, very pretty. And you know, I've tried a lot of things that are kind of like dupe-ish for it. Nothing is quite the same as Black Honey. Nothing has that exact thing, that it factor that Black Honey has. There's lots of stuff that kind of is similar, but there's something special about the undertone and the exact color and hue of Black Honey that makes it special, and that's why it's so versatile and universal and beautiful. It's this little particular something about it that no other like drugstore brand or dupe has quite captured, in my opinion. And I've tried the dupes. Nothing has that same hint of a color to it, that an undertone. There's just something, they're all missing this little mark somehow. Now, if you're not that picky and just be like, it's just a berry lipstick, what are you talking about? It's just a sheer berry. Settle down. Then you probably won't complain about the dupes at all and be perfectly happy with them. But to me, there's just something very, very unique and sits on its own with the Black Honey lipstick that I just haven't seen truly dead on replicated. Like I said, there are some very close dupes, but there's something that is special there. So Black Honey, I reach for so much. It is definitely like one of those lipsticks that you could throw in your purse and just throw it on type of color. It's a year-round beautiful shade, and there's something very elegant about it. It's a classy color that, yeah, I think it's a perfect, just, you don't want to think about it. You just want something on the lips to make you look a little alive. It's great. Definitely a wonderful, like, kind of purse color. So, all right, next up we have the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm, again, also on the face today. I have loved this so very much. You guys know I love Natasha Denona's eyeshadow palettes. Those are my number one holy grails, favorites of this current little season that I'm in. They feel good to me. I enjoy every second of using them and want to use them constantly. And I Need a Warm, which is the little counterpart to I Need a Nude, is just the most wonderful warm, neutral warm palette. There's even a hint of coolness in here. Like, it is a versatile color story, which I know you kind of look at a glance and you think, what the, that's just a warm palette. No. If you can go swatch this somewhere, go swatch it. See it in person. These shades are nuanced. They're special. and they have such complexness going on. You have a beautiful dual chrome in here too. You have a dual chrome and a trichrome situation happening up here at this top. Like this shade up here goes from this amber, vibrant, fiery, pinky amber color to a gorgeous green flip, which I don't know if I could capture. It turns this wonderful green color. It is so pretty. It is such a pretty, complex multi-chrome. And then you have this slip cream formula in here that was introduced with this palette, which is one of the most satisfying things I've ever touched as far as an eyeshadow. It truly feels like silk. Like it is just so slippy and applies so beautifully on the eye. Wonderful, wonderful formulation with that. The shades in here are complex. There's unique undertones. There's unique little flips within them as you turn and roll. The colors move and change and they're dynamic. The colors are dynamic. The shimmers in here are beautiful. It's got her wet effect shades that I love. It's just, and I love that it's not so overt orange in your face. It's neutral warms. They're easy to wear warms. They're not orangey reds. They're not like the Bloom palette that she just put out. It's not that kind of palette. This leans into the nudie side of things. It's just a little bit more warm neutral, whereas I Need a Nude is cool, little bit of pink neutral, peachy pink neutral. This is the warmer counterpart, and just the quality here, phenomenal. I have zero complaints, and I have been happy with every single look I've done with this palette. It's one of those palettes you don't have to think too hard about. You can just slap something on. Like, I didn't even think today. I just kind of did. And I think I got a really pretty look that is going to be versatile and fun. I'm going to be able to wear this out this evening to church and not be too much. And it's a wonderful office palette. You can build up to a glam look with it, an everyday palette. If this color story speaks to you, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with the quality. It's a 10 out of 10, and I love it so very much. This and I Need a Nude have been just my go-tos. Oh, and I also want to mention the brushes I was using in all the demos that you have seen are these little perfusion brushes, and I have enjoyed these so very much. I think these were in my product updates, but these are from their Gothic Beauty collection or something, Moonlight Magic, something like that from this previous Halloween. And I got a set of 4 of these. I'm trying to find the rest. So I just put things in places and then don't know what I did with them. There's another brush that goes in this collection. I just don't know where it is also. But you get 5 brushes in it. You get this lovely little blush brush. You can also use this for powder. You could use it for foundation, whatever. It's a really, really soft, great quality little brush here. And it has such a cute, unique shape to it. I love it. I used it today for my powder blushes. It did great. I use it for liquid blushes most often. Wonderful for that. Wonderful. And then the angled one, I love to use with contour, liquid contour, powder contour. It does great for just getting right in there in that little nook where I want to add some shape in that jawline and what do you call this? Cheekbone, underneath the cheekbone. The hollow. It fits perfectly and just buffs out shades really easily. Great with cream and powder. Love it. And then these 2 little eyeshadow brushes I've used so much. So you got a fluffy brush. It's that perfect size. Gets right in there and then you can buff out with it. Very, very soft, very functional. Like these perform like Sigma brushes. They're good. And then the little kind of, what would you call this? Small blending brush to get right in there on this outer corner, get all up in there and blend things out and get the job done. Wonderful. Small pointed, I believe is what Emily Noel refers to this brush as. She has the ones that aren't the holiday collection, but I think it's the same brush. But yeah, perfusion brushes, I'm going to need some more because that price point, you can't beat the price point. And this quality is phenomenal. These wash up so easily and so well, and they just, wonderful. And Perfusion runs so many sales on their website. Girl, you never have to pay full price. And these are great. Absolutely 10 out of 10 brushes. Do recommend if you're looking for some affordable, just kind of cute brushes. If you like a spookier aesthetic, This collection, they've got some more Christmassy ones. They've got the Charlie Brown ones. I think they have some Casper ones. They've got some that are just more pretty and girly and feminine. They've got some more pro-looking ones that are just very simple, gold and black handles. Yeah, they've got a nice little variety and so many shapes. And again, the prices are insanely cheap. I got these for like $6. So yeah, wonderful brushes. A 10 out of absolute 10. Next is the Hard Candy primer and mascara. Now the primer's great. You definitely can get a little more oomph and longevity out of your mascara with that primer, which is what I really enjoy about it. And it can make if you're applying like a softer brown mascara or mascara with some color to it, like one of those burgundy ones, or like the latte brown type shades that's really popular right now, it can make that a little bit more vibrant if you have dark lashes. I think it can kind of make that color pop a little more because this does lighten the lash and give that little bit of a coating, and it gives really nice length to the lashes, and I think it's a wonderful primer. It takes a minute to dry, but I have been using it very consistently and enjoying it. And the mascara, this is the, what do we call them? Make It Double Mascara. Girl, this is wonderful. It has the most unique little brush. It's got the little comb on one side and then more like a traditional mascara wand on the other. I want to say there was one at Sephora similar to this that I saw the other day. And I was like, oh, hey, that's like that Hard Candy one. Anyway, this is a great mascara without the primer, with the primer, however you want to use it. It does wonderful for length and volume. Now, it's not going to do too much for curl. I think that's the only place where it kind of might fall short for somebody if you have very, very straight lashes. That might be a thing. But for length and volume, girl, this has got you. And it's very easy to use and it seems like a gimmicky product. It seems like it's going to be a gimmick. And you know what? It wasn't. It was wonderful. And I love the length and volume I get. It doesn't flake. It wears a long time. Really good stuff. And that's another perk of that primer, is that it does help your mascara last a little bit longer throughout the day. It's called the Get a Grip, I think. What is it called? Yeah, the Get a Grip one. And it's a really, really great little mascara primer. Like, if you like the one from Lancome, this is pretty good. Pretty good. Just saying. Just saying. Now, that is for makeup. Those are things that have just brought me joy in my makeup life, in the day-to-day. Those little joy, those little things that just kind of enhance your day. And to me, having makeup products that you enjoy and love, that you don't have to fight with, that work for you, is one of those just things that make your day a little better, a little more pleasant, is when your makeup just goes well for you. Like, that can be one of those make it or break it things for your day sometimes. It's like, if you're having a bad makeup day, it kind of can set the tone for the rest of the day sometimes. And having products that you can count on and love and know you're going to get a good look from, yeah, that's wonderful. And these are products that I have just been reaching for consistently, loving every second of using them. I find them very enjoyable to use. So yeah, all right, next up, moving on to lifestyle, we have the By the Fireplace perfume from Replica. Oh my goodness, this is the best perfume I've ever smelled in my life. This is my fall winter fragrance. Hands down, I want this fragrance to be what my house smells like. I want everything to smell like this. It smells like fire. Oh, it smells like the next day after you've had a fire going in your fireplace. That smell that makes me so happy. That's what this smells like. It smells like fire, but more. It also has a creamy, warm note in there, and smells good. It just smells so good. It makes me just incredibly happy. I've never smelled anything quite like this perfume. It is just warm and cozy, and just, there's something about it that makes me feel something in here, like inside, that's like, oh, happiness and coziness. And I don't know why it does that to me, but it does. And it's one of the most beautiful, complex, interesting fragrances I have smelled. And if you like the way a fireplace smells, or a campfire, check out that fragrance. It's very special. truly special. As you know, I think it was my last Only Things I Love. I kind of talked about my biggest thing that brought me the most joy and everything and all the good things, which was becoming Christian and Jesus Christ, obviously. I know I spoke about that in my last one. So continuing my journey within the Christian faith, I have found some music that I'm really liking. I was never the biggest fan of worship music, like ever. Like, to me, I love it's just kind of cheesy. Let's be real about it. It's cheesy. And I didn't realize that there was a whole Christian metal scene out there that wasn't cheesy. It's actually like serious. Like, I'm talking like death metal, I'm talking like black metal scene, like not just bands that sound like Creed or POD, because that's not really my speed. Sorry, I'm just saying that's not my favorite thing. I'm more of I like music with darker tones. And to find bands that are Christian but in that space, oh yeah, very exciting. My favorite one that I really have to talk about is Holy Name. They have clean vocals, they mix some growling in, they usually have guest singers coming in from different Christian rock bands. They have like the lead singer Demon Hunter comes in, guy from Korn, Brian Welch, he does a song with them. The lyrics are those kind of lyrics that hit you. You feel the spirit when you're listening to this music. It is, to me, what worship music should be. It's very serious. It's very solemn. And there's lots of references to a more traditional Christianity, I guess you could say. I don't know if the whole band is Orthodox, but the lead singer I know is an Orthodox Christian. And that, of course, influences the lyrics and the aesthetic of the band a lot, and that speaks to me. Well, I'm not Orthodox. I have a lot of Orthodox tendencies, I guess you could say. And it was kind of my first real serious introduction to Christianity was through Orthodoxy Online, which I think a lot of people are finding Christianity that way because of the whole, it kind of went viral sort of thing. But anyway, it's been like that for a few years. But I think that's a lot of people's first exposure to Christianity is through the Orthodox faith. And I think there's a lot about it that I absolutely love, and seriousness and the liturgy and all of that. That's the kind of thing that speaks to me. Well, again, like I said, I'm not Orthodox, but there's a lot of things I do find I appreciate a lot, and have found those within my own faith as well. The more Orthodox Christianity, there's where that beauty really shines, and there's a darkness in there that sounds weird to talk about, but it's a light in the darkness type of feel there, and this band captures that beautifully. And just the lyrics are moving. They're just the vocals, there's almost a chanting feel to the music. There's almost a liturgical feel to it, and that flow of a liturgy of the chant. If you've gone to any sort of church that does a liturgy, my church, we do a divine service, and we have the chanting and sing along and everything. This reminds me of that, and even one of the songs is singing the Nicene Creed. So I can't help but at church when we say the Creed every Sunday, I'm singing the Holy Name version in my head as we recite it. But anyway, Holy Name has enhanced my spiritual life, I guess you could say. I listen to them a lot of times after my quiet time in the morning, like kind of getting my day going. I'm usually listening to them or listening to some sort of religious podcast of like kind of more educational, like theology and stuff. That's kind of my thing. I nerd out on the theology side of stuff. I found that they can contribute really well to like the quiet time in the morning, actually, and the prayer time. And because of the type of music it is. It's not too much. It's still metal, it's still heavy, it's dark, but it's music you can fall into and just feel it move through you, and the spirit is in it. And yeah, it's surprising to have found me personally, I'm surprised that I found a Christian rock band that has that feel and has truly enhanced my spiritual life and contributed to it and helped me, I guess. I like to listen to them at the gym when I'm working out, when I'm lifting. I love listening to them during that time. I can fall into like this more meditative state as I lift, and I feel like I can turn moments of my life more into prayer with their music, because that's what hymns are meant to be as well. Hymns are meant to be like praying, and to me it's helped keep on that path of the praying unceasingly. And yeah, just I of course have to talk about the band, and they also do a lot of wonderful outreach. They do a lot of work against human trafficking and have a whole foundation. I will link all of that down below in case you're interested. They are wonderful people. I love the lead singer and his wife so much. They run the whole thing, and they're just kind, good people, and the music is beautiful. And what's nice about it though is that it doesn't just speak to the happy joy. It spreads the gospel. It gets it has the message in there, but it also can speak to some maybe anxiety one might have, and the lyrics are very relatable, I think, to a lot of people, and can be very edifying, I guess you could say. So yeah, there's that. And something else that has really aided my education, I guess, within Christianity, because I was coming into this completely blind about 9 months ago. I didn't know anything, honestly. I thought I knew things, but it was just stuff that I'd seen on TV, and I didn't realize how truly wrong I was about so much, and how much is presented just in media and stuff completely wrong about Christianity. Like, I didn't know what the Holy Trinity was. I didn't know what any of this stuff meant. I was truly kind of starting at square one. I know I'm 38 years old. Am I 38? Yeah, 38, I guess. Starting at square one, Christianity. I wasn't raised Christian. I was raised kind of more secular. I'd never been to church in my life. So starting at square one, truly, with like learning the basics. You may wonder, like, girl, why are you Christian then? I was called. And that's the whole talk for another day. But something that's helped me grow and learn was the Daily Grace, which is a website, an app, and kind of a resource. They have books, they have like study Bibles. They really helped me learn how to read the Bible, how to study, how to understand context, historical context, really look at things in a proper way and understand what is written. And they have tons of Bible study resources. I've done one on the Holy Trinity that was just incredibly informative and eye-opening, and I'm just like, oh, like, it was one of the most enriching studies I've done. And it was very simple, it was maybe like a 2-week study, and it was fantastic. They do wonderful devotionals, like very in-depth. Like, they have an Advent one they do every year, kind of some different variation of an Advent devotional that has like questions and answers and study and historical explanations, and just, it's very well rounded and so much. And they run great sales also. But yeah, I have my ESV Bible from them that is a study journal Bible, so it has a ton of commentary in it, diagrams, pictures. It has sections where I can write notes, which I am rapidly filling up. yeah, and they're beautiful. Everything is beautiful to look at as well. They have journals, they have study supplies also. They have like, the highlighters, pens, pencils, journals, notebooks. They have some t-shirts and some cute stuff too, and some home decor and mugs. But their resources are phenomenal. Like, it's just kind of basic Protestant, non-denominational take on things. I think it does lean a little bit into Reformed, possibly, but they try to be very well rounded and to be resources that every denomination can use. Everything else in it is very sound and good, and the explanations are very, very well done. And I think they have like kind of like textbooks, and like you can do stuff that you would, I think, kind of learn entry level, like stuff from seminary, like Bible college type stuff. It's very kind of the entry level versions of that you're going to be dipping your foot into. It's geared for the layperson, but it's basically giving you the tools to understand your faith, the Bible, theology, everything, tradition. It's giving the layperson those tools to understand them, and to where you don't have to go to seminary to just be able to understand these things. It's taking stuff that you wouldn't probably learn at your church, unless your church was doing a specific type of Bible study or something. These are geared towards be able to do on your own or with some friends. I think they're really nice for smaller churches to be able to incorporate. They have resources for that as well. And yeah, I think it's just a really good resource, and it's very affordable content, and it just gives you confidence in knowing what you're talking about and understanding it. And yeah, it's just really wonderful learning tools, especially if you're wanting to deepen your faith and learn more and get more from something, or if you just need a little extra help studying, and maybe your church doesn't offer a lot of Bible study, and there might not be someone who can be hands-on with you teaching. This is a great resource also, because I know some smaller churches don't always have all of that to be able to do. I think I'm very blessed with the church that I attend, because we have a deaconess who runs a women's Bible study every week, and we also do kind of catechetical classes outside of that. Sometimes we do a lot of extra education. It's a very education focused denomination, and everyone's gone to seminary and gotten theology degrees. And I found Daily Grace to be just a really nice resource for having that kind of guidance for your quiet time, for your devotionals, and stuff that you might want to study outside of your church setting and do on your own at home if you're wanting to further your understanding of things. It's a wonderful resource, is what I'm getting at, and highly recommend it. It's very just kind of what I would call well-rounded, basic Protestant based teachings. It comes from just a nice non-denominational perspective that's not gonna alienate, I think, any particular denomination. Everyone's gonna be able to get something from it. And they constantly are adding new resources that are bringing in different traditions and kind of explaining them from different denominations as well. They work really hard, and the woman who runs it and the team over there is just lovely people. They have also a podcast that's very nice to listen to. Just kind of talks a little bit more about just Christian life and stuff, and it's very, very warm, welcoming little community. And the app is great. The app has the Bible studies on there. You can, so you can get digital, you can get physical ones, and the quality of everything is just so good. If you get the physical copies, the books, the Bibles, the devotionals, everything is so beautiful. It is just truly gorgeous to look at, and they have different kind of aesthetics to suit everybody as well. It's not like super duper girly, but they have that, and they have all the floral, but they also have like some more dark academia looking stuff. which you know I like. They have masculine stuff. They have stuff that you can do with your family. They have husband-wife studies and things you can get for like if you do like want to do kind of a at-home Bible study with just a friend group. They have resources for that as well. Wonderful, wonderful little company. 10 out of 10, recommend them. All right, and next thing that I want to talk about that's really, really helped with my Bible study, especially in the beginning. As someone who had never read the Bible, I picked them up, maybe read like the first couple pages of Genesis, and no idea, completely no idea, okay? Something that really helped me was the Bible Project. These are cartoons. They're animations. I wouldn't call them cartoons. They're animations, and they explain each book of the Bible. And some of them are broken down to multiple parts. They have some that break down even further than that within. But if you just need a good general overview, if you're about to start a study on a book, and especially like the Old Testament things are a little bit hard to follow sometimes for me. Because I'm new to it, and I'm still kind of like, about things, and need it kind of explained to me. And every day, I swear every single day, I learn something new. The Bible Project, though, was a wonderful resource for just getting a general grasp of a certain book of the Bible and seeing the literary structure of it, the historical context, what's going on, presented in a very understandable, easy way. It's a great resource. They even sell posters that you can get. They're so cute. If you ran like a VBS or kids Bible study, they'd be wonderful to hang up. It's a really, really good resource. I like the way they explain everything and break it down, and it's just easy to follow, and you're like, oh, cool, okay. So I know what this book is about going in, so I won't be confused, and it just, I think especially if you're new learning the book of the Bible, it really gives you just a nice, easy overview to understand the structures and the literary devices used and that kind of thing. And kind of it gives you that zoomed out picture, because like some of the books, and especially like the Old Testament, they use a lot of literary devices and inclusios and different things like that you don't, if you're just reading through, I don't think you'll notice. But seeing it zoomed out that way, you can see this framework that's built and this beauty that comes through in some of these books that's almost like a painting in words. It's really cool, and the structure of things. So it's a great resource for that. So I definitely had to include that because, girl, I think I watched all of them up until, I think I watched all of them on the Old Testament, and they were just such a help as I was kind of getting my foot in the door, starting to read the Old Testament. And the last thing I want to talk about has been a aesthetic that has taken over my little world recently, and that is dark academia. I've always been drawn to that, but recently, as I have gotten more into being a bit more of an academic myself and studying theology and being a little nerd over here, like I really do spend the majority of my time now reading and studying and learning, and between that and lifting weights and filming makeup videos, that's become my world. And the dark academia style is just fit that so well. It's really an aesthetic I enjoy because it's I don't know, the dark academia vibe just was a natural progression from my kind of, where I was leaning into a little bit of that corporate goth look. I was kind of doing the quiet luxury vibe. I feel like the dark academia was just kind of a nice little transition and flow. Like, I still love my quiet luxury aesthetic, and I still do that also. To me, dark academia is just a really nice kind of partner to that, where I can lean into my nerdiness. I love sweaters, cardigans. I can look like I'm hanging out at Cambridge or Oxford or one of those beautiful universities in England, in those amazing libraries, because that's what I want to feel like. And it has really informed kind of my home decor tastes and styles, and everything lately has been very much informed by that, and like just the way I've been styling my clothing and it's wonderful. I just love it. So it's definitely bringing a little bit of that kind of English countryside kind of look, British or like, cottage type of take on things. It's very popular that I've seen kind of trending now. Lots of brass, warm tones, green, dark, very dark, florals, and it's just this warm coziness with candles and low lighting and statues and books and books and books everywhere. That has been my thing. I've kind of been trying to redo a little bit of my stuff over here to fit into that look, and yeah, it's been a big inspiration, kind of a nice little, yes, this is my style, because it's something I've probably always, it's definitely a style I've always kind of been drawn to, and I've just really embraced it now. I'm like, yeah, that's it. I'm wearing button downs and sweaters and skirts and cute little Mary Janes. That's my style. So yeah, dark academia has definitely clearly been the driving force aesthetically around here. And I love it. I just love it. I think it fits with my lifestyle and this season of life that I'm in now as well, really well. So anyway, okay. I think I rambled a lot just there, and I hope that some of the stuff I was talking about, like with the things being good resources and whatever, made sense to you. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you are interested in beginning your journey, a spiritual journey, if you're looking to learn about the gospel, hey, these are great resources that can help you with that, and that's what why I wanted to mention them. And they were tremendous helps to me as somebody who was pretty much clueless. My DMs on Instagram are always open, of course, if you want to chit chat and talk all about these things, and comments down below. And let me know what you have been loving lately. What has brought you joy and just enhanced your life? Let me know down below. Makeup, hair care, skincare, media, a new outfit, a new book, something fun at church, whatever it is that has brought you joy, drop in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Bye now.